All right, let's talk about paid social media. We're going to cut through all the jargon, all the noise, and really give you a clear roadmap, a guide to finding your people online. Let's dive right in.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like this? Like you're pouring everything you have into creating amazing content, you hit that publish button, and nothing. Just silence. It's got to be one of the most frustrating feelings out there for any creator or business, right? Especially when you're just starting out and it feels like you're just shouting into the void.
But what if? What if you could take that void and turn it into a massive stadium packed with people who are exactly who you want to reach? Well, that's the whole promise behind paid social advertising. And look, this isn't about just hitting boost post and hoping for the best. No. This is about using the incredible amount of data these platforms have to deliver your message with surgical precision.
So naturally, the first thing everyone wants to know is, okay, so which platform is the best one? And honestly, that's kind of the wrong way to think about it. The real secret here isn't about finding the best platform, because there isn't one. It's all about finding the platform that's right for you, for what you're trying to achieve, and most importantly, for your specific audience.
Okay, so before you even think about spending a single dollar, you've got to stop and get really clear on these three things. Seriously, this is your strategic starting point. First, what's your goal? What do you actually want to happen? Second, who are you talking to? And I mean, who are they really? And third, what's your message? What's the story you're trying to tell? Get these three things right, and everything else, it just falls into place.
All right, let's start with the big ones, the all-seeing giants, Facebook and Instagram. I mean, we're talking billions of users. The reach is it's on another level. There's a reason everyone calls them the Titans, right? But here's the thing, the real superpower isn't just how many people are on there, it's the data. Think about it. These platforms are so baked into our everyday lives. They know so much about what we like, where we've been, even what we're buying. And for someone trying to advertise, that kind of information is absolute gold.
And this is where things get, well, kind of crazy specific. We are talking way beyond just basic stuff like age and gender. You can target people based on their location, right down to the zip code. You can target them by their interests, pages they've liked, even their recent shopping behaviors. And here's the real game changer. You can actually upload a list of your existing customers and tell the platform, hey, go find me more people just like these ones. That's what they call a custom audience, and it is just unbelievably powerful.
Okay, moving on from the giants to the specialists. We've got LinkedIn for the pros and Pinterest for the planners and pinners. And with these two, it is all about the mindset of the person using them.
So you really have to ask yourself, why is someone even on this platform in the first place? Think about LinkedIn. People are there in a work mindset, right? They're thinking about professional growth, B2B stuff, maybe looking for a new job. So you can target them by their exact job title, company size, their industry. It's an absolute powerhouse for B2B leads or professional services. Now, flip over to Pinterest. Totally different vibe. People there are in inspiration mode. They're planning for the future, planning a project, a vacation, a wedding. So when your ad shows up, it doesn't feel like an annoying interruption. It feels like part of the discovery process. It's exactly what they're looking for.
And our last group is all about what's happening right now. We're talking about Twitter and Snapchat. These platforms are built for the moment, for that real-time connection.
And the difference between these two is pretty stark. You've got Twitter, which is basically the world's real-time conversation. It's perfect for jumping into what's happening as it's happening. And get this, you can target people based on keywords they're using or even target the followers of your biggest competitors. Super tactical. Then you have Snapchat, which is all about this immersive, playful kind of engagement, especially with a younger crowd. We're talking about things like geo-filters and lenses where your brand becomes part of the fun, part of the content they're creating themselves. The engagement is just on a different level.
And speaking of engagement, you got to hear this. This is a crazy statistic. The average user on Snapchat plays with a sponsored lens for 20 seconds. 20! Just let that sink in. That's not somebody scrolling past an ad in half a second. That is someone actively, playfully interacting with your brand for a significant amount of time. That's not just seeing an ad, that's experiencing it. It's a total game changer.
Okay, so we've talked strategy, we've looked at the major platforms. Now let's put it all together. Let's make this super practical with a checklist for your first campaign.
All right, here's your go live checklist. Think of it like a launch sequence. Step 1, define your goal. What are you trying to do? Get your name out there, drive traffic to your site, make sales? Be specific. Step 2, know your audience persona. Who are they and where do they hang out online? Step 3, match the platform to that goal and that audience. It's about using the right tool for the job. And finally, step 4, and this might be the most important one, start small and test. Your first budget isn't about making $1 million. It's about learning. You're basically paying for data to see what works.
So, look, the tools are here, they're more powerful and accessible than ever before. The data is out there, and really, what this all comes down to is, this isn't about shouting into the void anymore. It's about knowing how to start a real conversation with the exact people who need to hear from you. Your audience is out there, waiting. So the real question is, how are you going to choose to meet them?